Let you know that this activity is being brought to you by this station, its advertisers, and the member schools of the Kansas State High School Activities Association. No rebroadcast in whole or in part may be made without the written permission of the KSHA. As we get set here for night number 2 of 2A Sub-State, as the boys played last night, TMP, Rollins County, Hoxie, and Hill City came away winners. We'll see how tonight goes as the girls take the court. I give the number 1 seed Smith Center Lady Red getting set to host the Plainville Lady Cards. Number 4 seed TMP will host the number 5 seed Rollins County. The number 2 seed Hoxie will host the number 7 seed Hill City. And the number 3 seed Ellis will host the number 6 seed Trigo. As if the Smith Center Lady Red can come away with a victory, they will play Friday night in Ellis against either TMP or Rollins County. But first, they got to get through the Plainville Lady Cards. It's hard to beat the same team twice in a season. The Lady Red did beat the Lady Cards first night of the game of the year. They won that ball game by a score of 71-12. The Lady Red are 25-3 against the Lady Cardinals in the last 28 meetings, and they have won the last 6 meetings in a row. The last time the Lady Cards knocked off the Lady Red in Sub-State in 2019, they won that ball game 53-50. The Lady Cards were able to come away with a victory. Taking a look at your starting lineups for this matchup for the Plainville Lady Cards, they will start number 0, a 5'8 junior, Jolene Johnson. Number 4, a 5'8 senior, Cadence Brusso. Number 5, a 5'5 freshman, Emma Fuzzle. Number 14, a 5'6 senior, Emily Stamper. And number 24, a 5'11 senior, Taylor Rogers. The Lady Cards are head coached by Rick Bice, assisted by Brianna Augustine. They are 1-19 on the season, and they are averaging 23.5 points per game, giving up 54.3 points per game. For the Lady Red, they will start number 5, a 5'5 junior, Cameron Hutchinson. Number 10, a 6' junior, Tinley Rinchler. Number 12, a 5'8 junior, Gracie Kirchhoff. Number 13, a 5'10 senior, Miley Raby. And number 23, a 5'9 junior, Dakota Kattenberg. The Lady Red are head coached right now by Denise Kattenberg. We did see Coach Lynn here tonight, so good to see Coach Lynn here at the game tonight as he's continuing his recovery from that heart surgery. Good to see him on the sidelines tonight, but of course Denise, the active head coach right now, assisted by Heather Sass. The Lady Reds 17-3 on the year. They're on a 6-game winning streak. They average 55.8 points per game, giving up 43.4 points per game. As we're going to take a timeout for the national anthem when we come back. Opening tip from Stoddard Family Court as you're listening to
Here we go, Lady Red fans. Lady Red, first night of quarterfinals, so we'll see how it goes. Lady Red on the floor, Plainville on the floor. Lots of folks showed up tonight.
Welcome back to Smith Center High School and Stoddard Family Court. The Smith Center Lady Red, the number 1 seed in this sub-state at 17-3. They take on the number 8 seed, 1-19 Plainville. The Lady Red in their home whites, red numerals, green trim. The Lady Red across the front. The Lady Cards in their road maroons with the white numbers, black trim. Plainville across the front as they are lined up as, Smith Center's probably going to win the tip, and If Plainville would have been up there for the tip, they probably would have won it, as Rogers did a nice job there against Rentschler, but the Lady Red have the basketball to start the ball game. Hutchinson has it inside for Rentschler. Tinley left block shot, no good. Rebounded by Rogers. Rogers passes it ahead to Fuzzle, now to Brusso. Cadence Brusso with the basketball out front, working against Hutchinson. Crosses in, gives it to Rogers at the free throw line, picks up her dribble out to Fuzzle right wing. Fuzzle picks up her dribble, back to Rogers. Rogers working against Rentschler, picks up her dribble, goes out front now to Stamper. Stamper between the rings, looks inside, ball tipped around and stolen away. First turnover of the ball game goes to Plainville as Kirchhoff comes away with the turnover, or with the steal, and now a turnover by the Lady Red. So back-to-back turnovers. Brusso has it. Now to Fuzzle. Fuzzle tipped by Kirchhoff into the hands of Stamper. Stamper lost it out of bounds, and Coach Bice wants a timeout. We'll take it with him. A timeout early as you're listening to Lady Red Sub-State basketball on KQMA.
Had some issues with the press there. Mr. Ublaker's down there on the floor. From Osborne, oh buddy. Had some interesting times when I was working on the computers down there, but I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and all the donors who have contributed to make good things happen here for Lady Red Redmond and everybody at USC 237. If we win here tonight, then we'll go on to Trigo on Friday, and hopefully Trigo on Saturday, and then we'll see what happens there before we know if we're going to go on. So go Lady Red.
Scoreless here in Smith Center as we've had back-to-back turnovers. Then a timeout by Plainville as Brusso passes it ahead to Johnson. Johnson looking to pass off, gives it ahead to Stamper. Stamper back to Johnson, tipped out by Kattenberg, goes out of bounds. We're going to say last touch though by the Lady Red. 6:55 left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless here in Smith Center. Johnson to inbound for the Lady Cards. She's looking, still looking, finds Brusso, top of the key. She drives into the paint. Tipped out again by Raby and Hutchinson. They're going to say the Lady Red tipped that one out of bounds again. So possession stays with the Lady Cards. 6:52 left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless here at Stoddard Family Court as the number 1 seed Lady Red looking to make it back to state for the second year in a row as they finished third last year. Now a travel on the Lady Cardinals, their second turnover of the ball game. 6:49 left to go in the first quarter. Nothing on the scoreboard yet as the Lady Red, their second possession. As Rentschler has it, kicks it out front to Hutchinson, around to Kirchhoff right wing. They look inside for Kattenberg, couldn't quite get it to her. Back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson looking inside. Nice defensive effort so far by the Lady Cards. Lady Red continue to work the ball around, looking for the open person. They find Hutchinson backside. Shot is up off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg. Power dribble, put it up, and she's going to be fouled. First team foul of the ball game on the Lady Cards. Foul is on to Johnson, her first personal foul. 6:24 left to go in the first quarter. Scoreless here in Smith Center. As Kattenberg trying to get the Lady Red on the board first. First one's on its way, rattles out, no good. .24 left to go as Kattenberg gets the Lady Red on the board. First point of the ball game goes to Dakota, and the Lady Red now lead 1-0. Brusso has the basketball working, and Gracie going to get called for a foul. First personal foul, first the Lady Red team foul. 1-0. Smith Center Lady Red lead with 6:15 left to go in the first quarter. Brusso with the basketball. Gets it across the timeline, passes it ahead, stolen away by Kattenberg. And then a foul going to be called. Third turnover of the ball game on the Lady Cards, and their second team foul. That foul is on Cadence Brusso, her first. 6:07 left to go in the first quarter, 1-0. The Smith Center Lady Red lead. As Kattenberg gets it inside, looking, finds Kirchhoff, back out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back to Kirchhoff right wing, down to Kattenberg. Dakota goes to work on the baseline, and she's going to step out of bounds. Second turnover of the game for the Lady Red. 5:53 left to go in the first. 1-0. The Smith Center Lady Red lead. Full court pressure put on by the Lady Red. Brusso has it, bounces it back to Fuzzle. Fuzzle brings it up the court. Tipped in the hands of Stamper. Now to Johnson. Backside pass for Rogers. Lady Red close in quickly as she passes it inside for Brusso. Shot is up and a foul. Late whistle. Foul on the Lady Red. Their second team foul. Instead, Cadence Brusso to the free throw line. Foul is on Tinley. Her first personal foul. So Brusso at the free throw line trying to tie things up here. 1-0, the Lady Red lead. Brusso's first is on its way and good. So that ties things up at 1. 5:38 left to go in the first quarter. Brusso getting set for the second one, trying to give the Lady Cards an early lead. Second one's on its way. That one rattles down, no good. Rebound put back by Rogers, blocked by Rinchler. Now the ball's up for grabs. Brusso comes down with it, puts it back up, no good. Rebounded this time by Johnson, then travel going to be called. Fourth turnover of the game by the Lady Cards. Kirchhoff drives inside, and she's going to get called for a travel. Third turnover of the ball game as we go back and forth here early. 1-1. Smith Center and Plainville tied here in this first round matchup of this Class 2A Sub-State. Brusso to Fuzzle. Fuzzle back to Brusso. 5:15 and counting left to go. Tipped into the hands of Raby. Now to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives in. Wraparound pass for Kirchhoff. Off the glass. Count the basket. She'll head to the line for an and one. Gracie gets the 2 points. Cameron gets the assist. Miley got the steal, and the Lady Red now lead 3-1. 5:07 left to go in the first quarter. Kirchhoff getting set. On its way, good. Gracie's got 3 points. As Kirchhoff got the steal and then a backcourt violation, so back-to-back turnovers. Gracie picked up her second steal, but Coach Kattenberg not happy about that. Thought maybe Gracie got pushed, but as say when she was falling down, she threw it in the backcourt. As Brusso and Hutchinson hit the court, jump ball called, and it will be Plainville basketball. 4:52 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red lead by 3, 4-1. Lady Red on their road back to Manhattan as they finished third a year ago. Fuzzle inbounds to Brusso. Brusso passes ahead, tipped by Kirchhoff. Gracie hits the court, but the ball goes in the hands of Rogers. Rogers tipped by Rinchler. Tinley comes away with the steal. Her first steal of the ball game. 7 Plainville turnovers. Hutchinson ahead to Raby left wing. Back out front to Hutchinson. The Lady Red set things up to Kattenberg. Now to Kirchhoff right corner. Back inside for Kattenberg. She's quickly double teamed. Hutchinson quick pass to Raby. Couldn't hold on to it. Ball goes up for grabs and it's stolen away by the Lady Cards. That is the 5th turnover of the ball game by the Lady Red. Brusso drives in, spin move and a travel. Gracie showed her all-state speed, got down the line quickly. Coach Kattenberg not happy with what she's seeing from her starters. She's going a full line change as Lily Highland, Parker Atwood, Kenya Gotze, Lindsey Campbell, and also in the ballgame is Madison Sass. Coach Kattenberg talking with the starters. 4:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Red lead by 3, 4-1. Highland brings it up the court for the Lady Red. Passes it to Gotze right wing. Gotze back to Highland. 4:05 and counting left to go. Gotze inside for Sass. Madison drives in and she's going to be fouled. If she misses, it doesn't count as a shot. So the foul is on Stamper. That's her second personal foul. Sass's first one is up and good. Now full line change back in as Coach Kattenberg told her starters what she wanted and now sends them back in. As Sass still in the lineup to shoot her free throw is Gannon in the ball game. And Fuzzle going to take a seat. 5-1, Smith Center leads by 4. Sass back at the free throw line. On its way, good. So Sass comes in, hits 2 free throws. Rentschler comes back in. 4:01 left to go in the first quarter. 6-1. The Lady Red lead by 5. Ganone will inbound. Does so to Stamper. Back to Ganone. Ahead to Russo. Ball gets tipped around, out of bounds. And they're going to say, and they may talk this one over a little bit. Now they are going to talk this over. Refs didn't quite have a great view of it, so they're looking, discussing, see if either one of them had a better view than the other one. And now they are going to say Plainville basketball, so no turnover. And it will be Lady Cards basketball. 3:55 left to go in the first quarter, 6-1. The Lady Red leading by 5. The Plainville Lady Cards, though, playing well here in the first quarter. Fortunately, too many turnovers as they just have another one. That's 9 turnovers already. Raby ahead, inside for Kattenberg at the left block. Dakota goes to work, double team, shot no good. Rebound put back by Kirchhoff, counted. She's going back to the line for another and one. Gracie's got 5 points and the Lady Red lead 8-1. 15 foul on the Lady Cards, and that'll be the 3rd on Emily Stamper. As Beidel comes into the ballgame, she's a 5'9" freshman. Johnson takes a seat. 3:39 left to go in the first quarter. Kirchhoff back at the free throw line. On its way, no good that time. Rebounded by Brusso. Brusso up the sideline, picks it up ahead to Ganone. Now to Rogers. Rogers back out front to Ganone. She lost the handle on it, tracks it back down, gives it to Stamper left wing. Inside for Rogers. Rogers cut off by Rentschler, and Tinley comes away with her second steal. And now the Lady Cards come away with the steal at the other end. 6 turnovers by the Lady Red now. Now goes out of bounds, last touch by the Lady Red. Parker Atwood coming back into the ball game. Cameron Hutchinson going to take a seat. 3:10 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red lead 8-1. Johnson coming back in. Beidel stays in. Stamper going to take a seat with those 3 fouls. Lady Cards basketball. Smith Center leads by 7, 8-1. Brusso up the court. Picks up her dribble, kicked out of there by Raby. So the ball, of course, stays with Plainville. Lady Cards basketball. Ganone looks inside, tipped out by Atwood, and Rentschler just picked up her second personal foul, and the 3rd Lady Red team foul. So it sends Johnson to the free throw line now for the Lady Cards. Hutchinson comes back in. Tinley going to take a seat. Johnson no good on the first one. She'll get set for the second one now. On its way, left that one short, no good. And it will be Lady Red basketball. So Lady Red basketball. They lead 8-1. 3 on its way for Raby, no good. Rebounded by Kirchhoff again, and Gracie kicks it out to Hutchinson. And travel. 7 turnovers already for the Lady Red, compared to 10 for the Lady Cards. Full court pressure by the Lady Red. Russo picks up her dribble, trapped by Hutchinson, and Raby passes it across the Beidel, out of bounds. 11 turnovers now for the Lady Cards. Smith Center basketball. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Kattenberg has it inside, drives in, shot is up and good. Dakota's got 3 points, and the Lady Red now lead 10-1 as Raby almost came away with the steal, and a foul going to be called on the steal attempt. 16 foul on the Lady Cards. And it's on to Cadence Brusso. That's her second. 2:16 left to go in the first. 10-1, the Lady Red on a 9-0 run since the Lady Cards tied it at 1. Raby drives in, left baseline runner, no good. Rebound put back by Atwood, no good. Rebound put back by Kattenberg, no good, but she's fouled. .207 left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red back at the free throw line. 7th team foul on the Lady Cards. That's on Cadence Brusso, her third personal. 2:07 left to go here in the first quarter. 10-1. Lady Red a lead. As Kattenberg hits that one, Dakota now has 4 points. As Marley Dobson into the ballgame, she's a 5'6" sophomore. Brusso has to take a seat with those 3 fouls. Last time Dakota played here in front of the home fans, she had a triple-double against Trigo as she misses that one, rebounded by Biddle. Stolen away by Kirchhoff, ahead to Raby, off the glass and good. Gracie's first assist. It's 12 Plainville turnovers. Now a timeout going to be called by Coach Bice. Full timeout, we'll take it with them. You're listening to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel is 165, the Smith Center Redman YouTube channel. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mike and LaDonna Weltner, Mitch and Donnell Hughes, Marvin and Connie Gillen, Dennis and Judy Schmidt, Ray and Karina Hairston, Mike and Becky Isom, Carolyn Ruth Curtis Living Trust, Buck Snow Shack, Greg and Tamara Frank, Farmers Union Insurance in beautiful downtown Smith Center, Mike and Diana Rice, David and Denise Kattenberg, and Dominic Dakota, and Dominic, Philip and Jessica Weltmer, Kenton and Deb Weltmer, Gerald and Jenny McClare, Dave and Susie Hudson, Pam and Big Hutch Hutchison, who are here tonight. Rooting for the team and for the granddaughter Cameron. So, go Lady Red. Good to see Nick out there.
But yeah, then you can just keep...
Two head coaches at the same time, I guess. So think they're ready to go.
Smith Center High School, Jesse Ray with you at Stoddard Family Court as the Smith Center Lady Red lead 13-1 over the Plainville Lady Cards as we are a minute 51 away from the end of the first quarter. As Johnson comes away with it, backside pass for Fuzzle. Fuzzle kicks it right wing, 3 on its way, blocked by Raby. Miley couldn't quite save it in from going out of bounds though, but they got the student section riled up as Miley comes away with a big block out of bounds. As Dobson shot that 3, and of course counts as a miss against her as Miley able to swat that one. 13-1, the Lady Red lead by 12. Canone has it out, tipped by Kirchhoff. Gracie with another steal. She's on a fast break, lost the handle on it, kicks it back to Miley though, and Miley dribbles up, and I think a 3-second violation on the Lady Red. 13 turnovers for Plainville, 8 for Smith Center. Gracie has 4 steals and got called for a 3-second violation. Minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red lead as Raby tips that one, but the Lady Cards come away with it. Johnson kicks it backside and then stolen away by Kirchhoff again. She intercepted that one like a defensive back. 14 turnovers for the Lady Cards, 5 steals for Gracie Kirchhoff. Hutchinson has it, backside for Kirchhoff. Gracie spots up for 3, rolls out, no good. Rebound put back by Kattenberg is good. She's got 6 points, and the Lady Red now lead 15-1. Gracie tips another one, but this time it goes in the hands of Ganone. Now tipped by Raby. Miley comes away with the steal, bounces it inside, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Cards. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. The Lady Red up 15-1. They started out a little slow, but now picking things up here towards the end of the first quarter. Raby gets the inbounds pass. Drives up to the left wing, picks up her dribble there, gives it to Hutchinson in the corner. Back out front to Raby, around to Kirchhoff. Back to Raby, top of the key. Miley spots up for 3, no good that time. Rebound, put back by Kattenberg again. This time too hard, no good. Put back by Atwood is good. Parker's got her first 2 points of the ball game. Lady Red leads 17-1. Canone lost it into the hands of Raby again, her third steal. Passes it ahead, and Kirchhoff counts a basket, another and one attempt for Gracie Kirchhoff. She's got 7 points, and the Lady Red now lead 19-1. 18 foul on the Lady Cards. Foul is on Madeline Ganone, her first. Kirchhoff back at the free throw line. That one's no good, rebounded by Rogers. Her second rebound of the ball game. To get it inside for Rogers, back out, 3 on its way, off the glass, no good, rebound fought for, and an over the back call on Taylor Rogers, her first personal 19 foul. And it'll send Gracie Kirchhoff the long length of the court to shoot 1 and 1. 1.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Lady Red on an 18-0 run since the Lady Cards tied it up at 1 apiece. Kirchhoff getting set for the first end of the 1 and 1. On its way, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. The Lady Red lead 19-1 over the Plainville Lady Cards. You're listening to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA.
And our next channel 165 is Smith Center Redmen YouTube channel. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors, Donna Dunce, Duke and Kathy Raby. Happy birthday, Tatum. Dennis and Kathy Anson, Jim and Donna Muck, Janet Sims Memorial, Connie Sink Trust, Art and Linda Beffert, Neil and Karen Herndon, Skip and Marie Overmiller, Marvin Shipley, Matt and Alicia Brown, Homestead Land and Real Estate and Auction, Sean Phelps Broker, John Overmiller, Burke and Kim Phelps. Thank you for your contribution to good things happen for Lady Red and Red Men throughout the year. So we'll be coming up here, ending with the basketball and such. So congratulations to the wrestlers for doing a great job. And there at state. It's always good to see the boys work so hard for all those years and prevail. So here we go.
87-9. Welcome back to Smith Center High School. Jesse Ray with you from Stoddard Family Court. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 19-1 after quarter number 1. Kattenberg gets it inside, backs in, kicks it back out to Raby right corner. She drives inside, wraparound pass for Kattenberg in the corner. Gets it inside for Rentschler. Tinley back out to Kattenberg, out front to Hutchinson, around to Raby left wing. Miley, 3 on its way, no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg. Dakota lost the handle on it momentarily. She's double teamed underneath and then gets called for a travel. That's 9 Lady Red turnovers compared to 16 for the Lady Cards through that first quarter. Russo tries to split the defense, tipped by Hutchinson, stolen away by Hutchinson. Cameron passes it ahead to Raby. Raby left block, count the basket. Miley's going to the line for an and one. She's got 4 points. And that's 10 team fouls now on the Lady Cards and the second on Johnson.
Fouls on Lady Cardinals number 0.
7:23 left to go in the first quarter, or in the first half. The Lady Red lead 21-1. Raby's and one attempt is good. She's got 5 points. Her last game out against the Beloit Lady Trojans last Tuesday, she set a season high 30 points against the Lady Trojans. Russo has it across the timeline, gets it to Fuzzle. Fuzzle passes it ahead to Rogers. Rogers at the left elbow, looking to pass off. Looking, finds Brusso. Quick trigger 3, no good. Rebound put back by Rogers, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Red. This will be their 4th team foul, and if it's on Tinley, that is on Tinley. That's her 3rd personal.
Lady Red number 10, that's her 3rd personal, 14.
22-1, and Rogers trying to end the 21-0 run the Lady Red are on, as she does with that one. The Lady Red scored first. The Lady Cardinals able to hit a free throw and tie it up at 1. It's been all Lady Red since, as they went on a 21-0 run. Now the Lady Cards able to end that. It's now 22-2, a 20-point Lady Red lead. Rogers can't hit that one. Rebound fought for, and Hutchinson comes down with it. Kattenberg drives inside, and a block, they're going to say on the floor. Foul on the floor. Foul's on Fuzzle, her first. So that means Dakota's got to go to the line and earn her 2 points instead of going to the line for an and one attempt. 6:56 left to go here in the first half. The Lady Red up by 20. As Kattenberg could not hit that one. 2 of 5 from the free throw line is Dakota so far. Second one, no good as well, and a foul on the Lady Red. Foul's on Raby, her first personal foul, 5th Lady Red team foul. 6:56 left to go in the first half. The Lady Red up by 20, 22-2. Russo brings it up the court. Gets it across the timeline, picks up her dribble, trapped by Hutchinson and Kirchhoff. And a foul going to be called on the Lady Red on Cameron Hutchinson. Her first personal foul, 6th Lady Red team foul. Kattenberg going to take his seat. Atwood comes into the ball game for the Lady Red. Kirchhoff, Hutchinson, Highland, Raby, and Atwood for the Lady Red. Fuzzle will inbound. Tipped by Kirchhoff into the hands of Johnson. Johnson drives in. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, fought for, and jump ball going to be called Plainville basketball. .640 left to go in the first half. The Lady Red up by 20, 22-2. Johnson to inbound, looking. Trying to find somebody, throws it into Brusso. Brusso tries to save it in, and it goes out. Actually, Fuzzle saved it in, but it's stolen away by Raby, her fourth steal. Gets it ahead to Hutchinson, bounce pass to Atwood, off the glass and good. .17 turnovers for Plainville. It was a 4th steal of the ball game for Miley, the 2nd assist for Cameron, and the 4th point of the ball game for Parker Atwood. Brusso has it, top of the key, 2 on its way, no good. Rebounded by Kirchhoff. Gracie's got 3 rebounds now, leads the break ahead to Highland. Highland kicks it out to Raby. Right wing 3 for Miley, rolls all the way around and down. Miley's first 3 of the ball game. She's got 8 points, and the Lady Red lead at 27-2. Brusso across the timeline, picks up her dribble, trapped by Highland and Hutchinson. Now into the hands of Fuzzle. Gracie gonna get that called. A little too aggressive that time, they said. Her second personal foul, 7th Lady Red team foul. As a Canone and Hageman coming to the ball game. Also Thompson coming in. 5:45 left to go in the first half. The Lady Red lead by 25, 27-2. Fuzzle heads to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1 for the Lady Cards. First end's on its way. Good. Her first point of the ball game. Makes it 27-3. The Lady Red lead with 5:45 left to go in the first half. Second one for Fuzzle, misses, and it will be Lady Red basketball. 5:45 left to go here in this first half. The Lady Red out on top, 27-3 over the Plainville Lady Cards. We do know the Lady Red will play TMP if they win on Friday, as TMP defeated Rollins County 52-40 earlier this evening. Hutchinson has it inside for Raby. Miley kicks it back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson splits the defense, off the glass, no good. It rolls off the front of the rim, but she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's on Johnson, her 3rd. Sends Hutchinson to the free throw line. Cameron looking for her first point in this ball game. First one's on its way. That one's good. Kattenberg and Gotze back in for the Lady Red. As Kirchhoff and Raby both take a seat for the Lady Cards. Cadence Carter, a 5'6" freshman, into the ball game for the first time. Hutchinson getting set for the second one. On its way, that one's good as well. Cameron 2 for 2 that trip, her first 2 points of the ball game. And the Lady Red now lead 29-3. Fuzzle ahead to Ganone, back to Fuzzle between the rings, inside for Hageman. Hageman gonna get called for a travel. And we know the TMP Lady Monarchs were able to have a 12-point victory as they played Rollins County in the pit, Al Bellinger Fieldhouse at 6 o'clock. And again, TMP able to take care of business there at home, 52-40. So if Smith Center can hold on to this lead and win this ball game, they will play TMP Friday night in Ellis. And now Gotzi going to get called for a travel. It's turnover number 10 on the Lady Red. 5:06 left to go here in the first half, 29-3. Smith Center Lady Red lead. The Plainville Lady Cards. Hutchinson spikes that one back into the face of Dobson and comes away with the steal. Hutchinson, her second steal. 19th Plainville turnover. Highland inside. Hutchinson bounce pass to Atwood. Shot is up, no good. Tipped, and a foul going to be called as Dakota's going to get called for over the back. Her first personal foul, 8th Lady Red team foul. 4:46 left to go here in the first half. See, the Smith Center Lady Red lead at 29-3. Carter heads to the free throw line. She'll shoot 1 and 1. First into the 1 and 1's on its way. Rolls out, no good. Rebound ripped out of there by Kattenberg. Dakota's 6th rebound already. Hutchinson inside for Kattenberg. Lost the handle on it, out of bounds. It will remain Lady Red basketball. Raby comes back into the ball game. Highland going to take a seat. 4:35 left to go. The Lady Red lead 29-3. Kattenberg will inbound. Looking, goes out front to Atwood, now to Raby. Down to Kattenberg in the right corner. Dakota passes it back out front to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back to Raby, right wing. Miley looking in, gives it back between the rings to Hutchinson, back to Raby. Miley, quick trigger three, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Kattenberg, and she's going to be fouled. 7 rebounds already for Dakota. Fouls on Carter, her first personal foul. 4:17 left to go. The Lady Red lead 29-3. Kattenberg hits the first one. She now has 7 points to go with her 7 rebounds. Second one good as well. Dakota now with 8 points. She and Raby lead the way here for the Lady Red with 8 points apiece. Fuzzle has it out front, swings it to the left side to Ganone. Back out front to Fuzzle. Fuzzle on the dribble, down to the right wing, goes the basketball to Dobson. Out front for Ganone. She picks up her dribble and a travel. 20 turnovers now for the Lady Cards. Kirchhoff comes in. Gotzi going to take a seat. Lady Red basketball. Atwood gets it inside. Drop step, good. She's got 6 points. And Gracie Kirchhoff with 2 assists. And the Lady Red now lead by 30, 33-3. 31-2 run since the Lady Cards tied it at 1 apiece. As Gracie tips that one out of bounds. It will remain Lady Cards basketball. 3:35 left to go here in this first half. Lady Red leading 33-3. Pass it into Fuzzle. Fuzzle picks up her dribble. Shot. Well, actually, it's a pass. Goes out. 3-pointer on its way. Rebounded by Raby. Miley leads the break to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back out front to Raby. Miley, enough time to bury the 3. She's got 11. Cameron's got 3 assists. And the Lady Red lead 36-3. Fuzzle, right side to Dobson, back out front to Fuzzle. They swing it around to Ganone, tipped and picked up by Atwood. So Lady Red to come away with the block shot. Atwood comes away with the rebound, and now Kattenberg has it underneath, and Dakota now has 10 points. 38-3, the Lady Red lead by 35. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hutchinson. Will be a Lady Cards basketball. It's Lindsey Campbell into the ball game. Parker Atwood going to take a seat. So Lady Cards basketball. Ganone has it left wing. Out front to Fuzzle. Fuzzle on the dribble. They swing it around. Tipped by Kirchhoff. Tracked down by Dobson. She's looking to pass off. Finds Fuzzle in the center circle. Ball goes down to Ganone. Over her head. She tracks it down to the left wing. Ball goes up for grabs. Tipped by Campbell into the hands of Hutchinson. Raby ahead to Kirchhoff. Back to Raby, around to Hutchinson. Cameron fires up the three. No good this time. Rebound tracked down by Kirchhoff. Gracie's got 4 assists. Miley puts up the three. It's no good. Rebound, power dribble, and a foul going to be called as Dakota came down with her 8th rebound on the missed three. So it'll send Kattenberg back to the free throw line. Second personal foul on Carter. Dakota couldn't get the first one to fall. So the score remains a 35-point Lady Red lead, 38-3. Second one for Dakota, also no good. Rebound tracked down by Raby. Hutchinson has it, skip pass to Kirchhoff, left wing. Gracie drives into the paint. Shot is up from the left elbow, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Carter comes down with it. Minute 55 and counting left to go in the first half. The Lady Red up by 35, 38-3. Dobson out front to Ganone. Ganone inside for Hagman. Out to Dobson. Inside for Carter. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebounded by Raby. Miley's got 3 rebounds. And Hutchinson's going to get hit in the face. They'll send Cameron to the free throw line. Fouls on Ganone, her second. Minute 36 left to go. Lady Red up 38-3 as Hutchinson hits the first one. Cameron now has 3 points, all from the free throw line. Into the ball game for the Lady Cards is Sterling Dohe. She's a 5'5 freshman. For the Lady Red, Gracie Kirchhoff takes a seat. Parker Atwood back in. Second one for Hutchinson, good. Cameron 4 for 4 from the free throw line here in the second quarter. That's where all 4 of her points have come from with a minute and a half left to go in the first half. The Lady Red up 40-3 as Hutchinson tips that one. Then Campbell tips it, and it's finally picked up by Atwell. Atwood tracks it down, tipped out of bounds by Carter, and it will remain Lady Red basketball. Minute 22 left to go here in the first half. The Lady Red up 40-3. Raby inbounds to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back out front to Raby. Miley on the dribble. Drives in, finds Campbell underneath, and a jump ball going to be called. It will be Lady Red basketball as Campbell and Carter got tied up. Kattenberg to inbound. Does so to Raby. Inside for Atwood. Atwood shot up in the paint is good. Parker's got 8 points. Miley's got her first assist. And the Lady Red now lead 42-3. As Raby tips that one in the hands of Dobson. Dobson looking in. Tipped by Hutchinson. Still fighting for it. Hagman comes away with it. Her free throw line jumper, no good. Rebound fought for. Dohe comes down with the rebound. They kick it out to Fuzzle. Her shot no good and rebounded by Kattenberg. Kattenberg ahead to Raby. Miley for 3. Good! Miley's got 14 points and the Lady Red lead 45-3. Fuzzle has it. Down to the baseline. Kicks it back out to Dohe. Dohe puts it up. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Atwood. Hutchinson leads the break for the Lady Red. Drives all the way inside. Left block, no good. And goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Cards. Highland, Gotze, and Sass all back into the ball game for the Lady Red. Kattenberg, Raby, and Hutchinson all take a seat. 10 seconds left to go in the half. The Lady Red lead 45-3. Highland looking. Gets it into Sass. Left block up, no good. Rebound fought for. Carter comes down with it. Gives it off to Fuzzle. 3 seconds. Fuzzle just inside half court, no good, and that's how the half ends. The Lady Red lead 45-3. We'll take a timeout and be back to wrap up the first half after this. You're listening to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA.
And our next tech channel 165 is the Center Red Man YouTube channel. As always, I'd like to thank Jesse for doing the work he's done with the play-by-play. Always does a great job. And also Maria Manginelli for doing the great camera work she does. So we'll be back shortly. Go Lady Red.
Okay. Well, you were looking at free throws and then you marked something on field goal, so I was just making sure. Do what? Usually. No, she doesn't abuse me like that. She just stops talking. Except for when I ask her a question and then she just doesn't say nothing. What?
Do we want our mom to order a honey butter braise?
I don't think so. What'd you say, Mark? Right. It was 42 minutes against Beloit, so hey, we're moving up. Welcome back to Smith Center High School and Stoddard Family Court. The Smith Center Lady Red lead the Plainville Lady Cards at halftime, 45-3. As we take a look here at the stats for the Lady Cards, they have 22 turnovers so far. They have, looks like 2 rebounds for Jolene Johnson, 1 rebound for Chasey Biddle, 1 point, 2 rebounds and a steal for Cadence Crusoe, 1 point for Emma Fuzzle, 1 point, 3 rebounds for Taylor Rogers, and 1 rebound for Sterling Dohe, 2 rebounds for Cadence Carter. For the Lady Red, they have 1 assist for Lily Highland, 4 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 3 steals for Cameron Hutchinson, 2 steals and a block for Tinley Rentschler, 7 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 5 steals for Grayson Kierkop, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 4 steals for Miley Raby. She also has a block, looks like. 10 points and 9 rebounds. Also 1 assist and 1 steal for Dakota Kattenberg. 8 points, 4 rebounds and a steal for Parker Atwood, and Madison Sass with 2 points. As the Lady Red led 19-1 after the first quarter, they outscored the Lady Cards in that second quarter 26-2 and a lead of 45-3 here at halftime. Continue with your unofficial stats. We look at team stats now. First for the Lady Cards, 0 of 15 from the field in the first half, 0 of 5 from beyond the arc. They have 3 of 9 shooting from the free throw line. Looks like 5 offensive rebounds and 7 defensive rebounds. For the Lady Red, 16 of 29 from the field and 3 of 10 from beyond the arc, 12 of 21 from the free throw line. They have 13 offensive rebounds and 7 defensive rebounds. As that's a rundown of the first half, we'll be back after this 2-minute timeout with more of our halftime show. After this, as you're listening to the Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA. Okay. today is kind of my Aunt Deanna's birthday. It's the day she kind of celebrates it. She was born on February 29th. Right? Dad said they used to make fun of her when she was little because she only had a birthday every 4 years. So on her... Right. That's true. Welcome back here at halftime. The Smith Center Lady Red lead 45-3. As we know that the TMP Lady Monarchs won tonight 52-40 over the Rollins County Lady Buffaloes. So TMP moves on and they await the winner of our game Friday night in Ellis. That other side of the bracket, Hoxie takes on Hill City tonight, while Ellis takes on Trigo. On the girls' side of Class 3A last night, Phillipsburg defeated Russell 59-11. It was Norton over Ellsworth 47-36. Southeast of Saline over Boyd 52-41. And Hoisington defeated Smoky Valley 47-39. In boys action tonight, Southeast of Saline defeated Phillipsburg earlier this evening. Russell is playing Ellsworth. Lloyd against Hoisington, and Norton was leading Smoky Valley. Also, in the boys action from this 2A sub-state in Ellis, last night the Smith Center Redmond fell to TMP 68-48. So TMP moves on to the championship semifinals. They will take on Rollins County, who topped Trigo 70-64. Hoxie got past Ellis 48-24, and it was Hill City over Plainville 46-30. The boys will play in Ellis on Thursday. As again, we're one half away from seeing who wins our game and who will take on TMP Friday night in Ellis. As we're going to take our final 2 minutes when we come back, the second half from Stoddard Family Court, as you're listening to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA. Okay. What?
I'm going to piss my sister off.
Why?
Hannah's like, do I need to be looking at Airbnbs again? I'm like, no, I already did that. She's going to be so mad.
Why?
She's like, okay, good to know. God, here we go.
Who gives a shit? Rebound here in this third quarter, or, well, anytime in the second half. Rogers, Johnson, and A Stamper for the Lady Cards. Lady Cards basketball as they go right to left on your radio dial here in the second half. Fuzzle has it, tipped by Hutchinson in the hands of Brusso. Brusso, bounce pass to Rogers, stolen away by Kirchhoff. Gracie, sixth steal of the ball game, drives in, layup, good. Gracie's got 9 points. 23 turnovers for the Plainville Lady Cards. And the Smith Center Lady Red and now lead 47-3. Rogers has it. Backside pass for Fuzzle. She'll put up the jumper. No good on the two-pointer. Rebound put back. No good by Stamper. Then rebounded by Raby. Raby fakes the pass. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Cards. That is Taylor Rogers with the rebound. Nice move by Miley. Just couldn't quite get that shot to fall. Didn't quite get enough height on that one. Hit the rim and right in the hands of Taylor Rogers. Plainville basketball. The Lady Red, though, lead 47-3. Pass it out front to Fuzzle. Fuzzle inside for Rogers. Tipped and stolen away by Hutchinson. Her fourth steal of the ball game. Passes it to Kirchhoff. Gracie, layup, good. Kirchhoff now has 11 points. That is the seventh time she's been in double figures this season. 49-3, the Lady Red lead with 6:35 left to go in the third quarter. Rogers drives in, tips into the hands of Johnson, and now Raby picks up the foul. First team foul on the Lady Red, and that'll be the second on Miley Raby. Johnson at the free throw line. 0 of 2 from the line earlier in this ball game. On its way, no good on the first one for Johnson. She's now 0 of 3 from the line in the ball game. Ganon back into the ball game. Fuzzle takes a seat. 6:31 left to go here in the third quarter. The Lady Red leading 49-3. As Johnson misses that one, gets her own rebound, put back, no good. Rebounded by Rentschler. They get it ahead to Raby. Backside pass for Kattenberg. Dakota, right block up and good. Dakota's got 12 points and the Lady Red now lead 51-3. 6:10 left to go here in the third quarter. Russo to Ganon. Inside for Rogers. Tipped out by Kattenberg into the hands of Ganon for 3. No good. Rebounded by Raby. Her 5th rebound. Hutchinson ahead to Kattenberg underneath for Kirchhoff. Bounce pass to Rentschler. Off the glass, no good. Rebound fought for and still fighting for it. Now Johnson comes away with the basketball. Russo lets everybody clear out. She'll bring it back up the court for the Lady Cards. 5:39 left to go here in the third quarter. Russo across the timeline, down to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble, now to Johnson left wing. Tipped and stolen away again by Kirchhoff. Her 7th steal. Drives all the way in. Right-handed layup. Again, it's good. She's now got 13 points. 25 turnovers now for the Lady Cards. 5:17 left to go in the third quarter. 50-point ball game. 53-3. The Lady Red lead the Lady Cards of Plainville. Stamper has it out front. Down the left corner to Rogers. Rogers looks inside. Takes one dribble, gives it back to Brusso. Brusso, top the key, hands it off out front to Ganon. Back to Brusso. Fakes it, back to Ganon. She'll fire up the 3 off the iron. No good. Rebound tracked down again by Raby. That's her 6th. You get it ahead to Rentschler. Through the hands of Kattenberg. Hutchinson there trailing and able to pick up the loose basketball. Kattenberg to Raby for 3. No good that time. And Kattenberg tracks down the rebound, unofficially her 10th rebound of the ball game. Hutchinson fires up a 3, and it's good! Cameron has 7 points now. Makes it 56-3 with 4:23 left to go in the third quarter. Lady Red a lead, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Bice. Full timeout, we'll take it with him. You're listening to Lady Red, Sub-State basketball on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Center Redmen YouTube channel. Some more of our sponsors are, I'm sorry to hear the passing of James Sweat. Contributors this year for James and Barbara Sweat. And Bob and Wanda Dietz, Dale and Audra Seaman, the People's Bank in beautiful downtown Smith Center. Mitch and Demi Otas up there in Kansas City. I think he lives in Batesville near my sister. Go Chiefs. Larry and Barbara Wilson, Carol and Wilma Berry. Ken and Diane Dippersmith praying for Diane. The Holtus boys, LD, Mike, Mitch, and Lyle. Larry and Judy Burgess. Roger and Janice Allen. Joe and Betty Bedford. Don't forget, April 22nd, it's going to be the home range celebration. Everybody come out with your pickleball shoes and your pickleball and your golfing hats and do some fun stuff there. And don't forget, Chief Chat. Mitch brings a couple of Chiefs back to have a chit-chat about the previous Super Bowl season and what's coming up. So go, Lady Red.
Ganone, Stamper, Johnson, and Rogers for the Lady Cards. Rogers around to Ganone, right wing. Another three on its way. That time it's good. That's the first field goal of the ball game for the Lady Cards as they now trail by 50, 56-6. Gotzi has it. Jump ball called. Lady Red basketball. Sasswell inbound for the Lady Red in front of the Lady Red bench. Does so to Highland. Highland down to the right wing. Picks up her dribble to Gotzi. Gotzi on the dribble. Gets a screen from Highland and gets called for a travel. 11 Lady Red turnovers. 3:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Red leading by 50, 56-6. Stamper out front to Johnson. Johnson lost the handle on it. Brusso puts up the three, and it's good. (56-9), the Lady Red lead as Atwood lost that one out of bounds off of her leg. At 12 Lady Red turnovers. 3:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Lady Red leading 56-9. Stamper, right wing, out front to Johnson, around to Ganone. She'll fire up another three. That time no good. Rebounded backside by Highland. Lily drives all the way inside, gives it to Campbell, off the glass and good. Lindsay has her first points of the ball game. 58-9, the Lady Red lead. 2:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Johnson has it out front, drives in, tipped out. Fight for the loose ball. Sass comes away with the steal, gets it head to Atwood, and she'll head to the free throw line. Fouls on Ganone, her third personal foul. 2:43 left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Red leading 58-9. Atwood's first free throw rattles out, no good. Biddle into the ball game. Atwood getting set for the second one now, trying to put the Lady Red back up by 50, and does so with the second. Parker now has 9 points, and the Lady Red lead 59-9 as the starters coming back into the scores table for the Lady Red. Stamper out front to Biddle. Back inside for Rogers, out to Brusso. Quick trigger three, and again it's good. Three threes here in this third quarter for the Lady Cards, and now a turnover as that's the 13th of the ball game for the Lady Red. Second steal for Brusso. 3 threes here in this third quarter for the Lady Cards as they didn't have a field goal through the first 2.5 quarters, and now 3 threes for the Lady Cards. Is the foul going to be called on the Lady Red? Foul is on Gotzi, her first personal foul, second Lady Red team foul. So starters back in for the Lady Red as Hutchinson, Kattenberg, Rentschler, Raby, and Kirchhoff all come back in. 2:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Stamper with the basketball. Brings it across the timeline, ahead to Ganone, and stolen away by Rentschler. Ahead to Kirchhoff, inside for Raby, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Cards. That'll be their first team foul in the second half. Fouls on Rogers, her second.
Lady Cardinals, number 24, that's her second personal, second team.
Kattenberg to inbound. Gets it into Raby. Back to Kattenberg. Dakota kicks it inside for Raby. Miley, turnaround shot in the paint, off the back of the iron and good. Miley's got 16 points. Stolen away by Hutchinson, and her layup is good. She's got 5 steals and 9 points. 9 points now for Hutchinson as the Lady Red leads 63-12. Russo tipped out by Kirchhoff. Gracie with another steal. And then going to get called for a carry. 8th steal of the ball game for Kirchhoff.
They'll be closing at the end of the third quarter.
Minute 24 left to play. The Lady Red lead here in this third quarter, 63-12. Russo brings it up the court. Picks up her dribble, gives it to Biddle. Out front, Canone for 3, no good. Rebound fought for, and Kirchhoff is going to get called for over the back. Her 3rd personal foul, 3rd Lady Red team foul.
Fouls on Lady Red number 12. That's her 3rd personal, 13.
Lady Cards with it. Canone picks up her dribble, looking to pass off the foot of Brusso. She hits the ground, gets in the hands of Stamper. Now to Rogers, top of the key. Tipped out by Raby. Rogers picks it back up. Shot no good. Rebounded by Kirchhoff. Gracie hands it off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back around to Kirchhoff. Back to Hutchinson, top of the key. Around to Raby, left wing. Miley 3 on its way. Good. Miley's got 19 points. That's 5 assists for Cameron. And the Lady Red lead 66-12 with 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Russo on the dribble. Between the circles. Drives into the free throw line. Kicks it underneath for Stamper at the left block. Drives in. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebounded by Hutchinson. Her 2nd rebound. Cameron leads the break. 12 seconds. Lost the handle on it, got it ahead to Raby. Miley ahead to Rentschler, back to Hutchinson. Now back to Raby in the left corner. Miley 4 seconds, and she's going to be fouled. 3rd team foul on the Lady Cards. That's the 4th on Madeline Canone.
Fouls on Lady Cardinals number 1. That's her 4th personal, 13.
2.1 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Lady Red up 66-12. Raby to Hutchinson. Back out front to Raby, and didn't get it off in time. 66-12, the Lady Red lead. We'll take a timeout. Bring you fourth quarter action after this. You'll listen to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA.
And on Next Tech Channel 165 and the Smith Center Redman YouTube channel. Good to see Nick back out here. He might not be in the fray, but he is right there supporting the girls all the way. So some more of our sponsors are Larry and Judy Burgess, Roger and Janice Allen, Jill and Betty Beffert, Dwayne and Artis Kattenberg, Larry and Annie Lambert, Pam and Big Hutchison. Thank you everybody for all your support you've given us. So we'll be heading down to Trigo on Friday. Don't know what time yet. If they don't post the times until tomorrow, I assume, for the basketball games. That'll be going on there most of the day, so go Lady Red. So hurry on down to Ellis for a good time.
Did TMP or Atwood win?
TMP.
12 over the Plainville Lady Cards. Lady Cards basketball will have running clock the entire fourth quarter. Russo ahead and stolen away by Sass. That's Madison's second steal. Atwood drives in and she's going to be fouled. Foul is on a Biddle. Her first personal.
Lady Cardinals number 2. That's her first personal, 14.
Clock will continue to roll here in this fourth quarter as Atwood at the free throw line. Looking for point number 10 on the night. Finds it there. Parker's got 10 as she joins Raby, Kattenberg, and Kirchhoff in the double digits. And couldn't get the second one to fall. Rebounded by Johnson. Russo brings it up the court. Kicks around the middle. Now to Johnson. Johnson drives inside and good. Her first points of the ball game. Makes it 67-14. Highland top the key with it. Picks up her dribble to Atwood, left wing. Back to Highland. Lily fires up the three. Good. Lily's got her first points in the ball game. Give Parker the assist. And the Lady Red now leads 70-14. Tipped out of bounds by Atwood. It will remain a Plainville basketball. 6:25 and counting left to go here in the fourth quarter. 70-14, the Lady Red lead. Russo drives inside, spin move no good, rebound fought for. Highland hits the court. Jump ball called, Lady Red basketball.
3 up.
6 minutes left to play. The Lady Red leads 70-14. They get another field goal here in this ball game. It'll be their season high. They've hit 71 points for a season high 3 times this year. So their next basket would put them over that as Atwood tried from 3, no good. Rebounded by Highland. Highland on the dribble, out to Gotze. Gotze for 3, no good. Rebounded by Brusso, and then a foul going to be called. Oh, a travel going to be called. That is a turnover number 31 for the Lady Cards. Highland for 3, no good, but she's headed to the free throw line to shoot 3 as Russo just picked up her 4th personal foul, 5th Lady Cards team foul. Oh, nope, they're going to say it was after the shot. Either way, it's still Lady Red basketball. 5:03 left to go here in the ball game. The Lady Red leads 70-14. Gotze to Atwood, out front to Highland. Highland back to Atwood in the left corner. Back to Highland, top of the key, 3, no good, off to the right, and goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Red. Four and a half minutes left to play. The Lady Red up 70-14. Russo to Johnson for 3, and it's good. Makes it 70-17. The Lady Cards cut into the lead as Campbell gets it inside, and she's going to be fouled. This will be the 16th foul on the Lady Cards. See who this one's on. Foul is on Johnson, her 4th.
Foul on Lady Cardinals number 0. That's her 4th.
4 minutes and counting left to play. The Lady Red leads 70-17 as Stamper and Rogers both come back into the ball game.
Lady Cardinals, number 14, Emily Stamper, and number 24.
Dobson takes a seat. Carter takes a seat. Lady Red will inbound. Gotze doing the honors. Gets it into Campbell. Back to Gotze. Right corner, 2. Good. Oh, they're going to say it's a 3. It looked like her foot was on the line, but they're going to say it was a 3. That's 73-17. The Lady Red lead as Kenya gets her first points of the ball game, and that's a new season high as well for Kenya. She scored 2 points a couple times. That 3-pointer as Rogers puts up the jumper, no good. Rebounded by Gotze. Then a foul going to be called. 17th foul on the Lady Cards. Is Atwood going to take his seat? Foul is on Stamper, her 4th personal. Miley Raby comes back in as Coach Kattenberg letting her get a last few minutes in here at Stoddard Family Court for her final time. The lone senior on the Lady Red roster. So Coach Kattenberg letting Miley get a couple more minutes in here on her home court one last time as Gotze's free throw is good. Kenya has 4 points. Atwood coming back in. Now Miley going to come out, so that way, really they did it so she could get the standing ovation from the crowd. Did that one final send-off as she went out as a whole pack last time. wanted to give her moment here at home as her final time exiting the court. No good on the second one for Gotze. Rebounded by the Lady Cards, and they take it back right to left on your radio dial with 2:10 left to go here in the ballgame. The Lady Red up 74-17. Brusso to the right wing, out front to Biddle, inside for Rogers, out to Brusso for three. No good. Rebounded by Biddle. Gets it to Brusso. Shot is up and no good, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Red. Fourth team foul, and the first on Sass. Sends Brusso back to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from the line in this ball game. 74-17, the Lady Red lead. It's on its way. Good on the first one. Brusso has 8 points. Brusso getting set for the second one. On its way, no good. Rebounded by Sass. Highland passes it ahead to Atwood. Atwood back out to Highland. Highland comes away with the loose ball and then it's stolen away by Biddle. Biddle ahead to Johnson, tipped out by Gotze. And it will be a Plainville basketball. 1 minute left to go, and the Lady Red will see TMP Friday night in Ellis in the championship semifinals. The third time the Lady Red will see TMP this season. Johnson to inbound for the Lady Cards, does so to Brusso. Brusso drives in, right block off the glass and good. Brusso has 10 points. Highland to Atwood, back out front, stolen away by Brusso. Brusso drives in, stops off the glass, no good, rebounded by Highland. Highland gonna be fouled. Brusso picked up her 5th and final foul, 8th Plainville team foul. Kaylee Klein comes into the ballgame. She's a 5'3" freshman. Highland gonna shoot free throws. On its way, good on the first one. She's got 4 points. Highland will get set for the second one. Refs discussing, and they're not going to let Lily shoot her second one. So the Lady Red come away with a victory, 75-20. We'll take a timeout and come back. Wrap things up after this as you're listening to Lady Red Sub-State Basketball on KQMA.
And on next 6 channel 165. Thank you everybody for everything you do. I'm Alan Donovan here with Maria Manginelli. Doing a great job on the camera work. Congratulations to Lady Red. Moving on to TMP there at Ellis. Don't know what time. Pay attention. We'll try to keep you updated and posted. And Miley's final night out. So final night out here in Smith Center. Heck of a competitor. So go Lady Red.